Hey, that's one of my songs that I forgot all about, and I'm not sure how I remembered it. Some memory, just very faint memory. I don't know, uh, but I want to bring it back, and I do have a live recording that's pretty good. You might have saw my video of it, just as photographs, but it had the audio. I learned how to drop photographs onto a audio file and make a YouTube video. That's pretty cool. But anyway, the song's called Metal Beard, which is just a weird play on words. I think it's just funny. Like, imagine have a beard that's made out of metal. Or if you're like a big metal fan and you have a big giant beard, it's like, look at that metal beard over there or something, you know. It's cool. Nothing against metal beards, but I just think it's a funny. Actually, I wrote an exercise for students and called it Metal Beard. It was some sort of like a blues scale exercise, and little kids would come in like, I'm like, what have you been working on? They say Metal Beard. That's why I think it's funny. But anyway, it's a really simple song, but the whole thing that makes it cool is the dynamics. You know, it's kind of medium, then it gets softer, and then it builds, and it gets really loud, and then it, you know, stops. So the dynamics are what makes it cool. The underlying structure of the song is super easy, so that makes it fun to play live, where you wouldn't have to strain too much. And the other guitar player in Surf Zombies, his name is Ian Williams. He came up with a really good lead part, and the drummer came up with a really good drum part, and those guys brought this riff to life. So sometimes when you're writing a song, you got to think of the whole, you know, how the other parts are going to stack up. Your basic idea can be very simple. It's just stacking the parts on there, or building it, arranging it, orchestrating the guitars, bass, and drums. And, you know, this is a pretty short song. I just did like a intro, a short verse, a little chorus, and ended it. But really, there'd be, you know, maybe 3 cycles of verse. So anyway, it's got some kind of cool chords. You don't play every day. It's a G minor like this. And that's a root, minor third, and a fifth. A G, B flat, D. 3rd fret, 6th string G, 1st fret, 5th string B flat, and 4th string open D. And I'm just doing like kind of triplets, like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. I think it's got the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. I think. Maybe it's just 1 2 3s, but it is a certain kind of a cadence or a rhythmic theme that repeats. And then we go to C minor, which is C, E flat, and G. The same shape, just 1 string over, so that's a 4th. So we go to the 4, G minor to C minor. If you're doing chords, it'd be. It might have some da-da-da stuff or something. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been years since I've really worked on the song. So, then the tag or the chorus is C minor. It's like a little da-da-da-da-da-da. Then a D7. So that's, you know, C major, C7, just take it up 2 frets. That's a really handy chord that keeps moving. All 12 keys, of course, so that's a dominant 7. That's the 5 chord. So basically, we're just doing a 1 4 5 here. So that's like a D, F sharp, C, 5 4 5 for frets. So it's going to repeat that C minor to D7. So it's da 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 da. So that's the kind of, you know, bam bam bam. Then we start over, do it again. So that sequence is nothing overly clever, but I like it. I like it because it's simple. So. That's all I really got to do on the song, except around the end. I think when Ian gets like really ripping, I end up on like or maybe it's something. Yeah, that's how it ends. So some higher inversion of G minor to C minor. That's going to be, yeah, pretty close to the ending. So I'm just having fun. I'm all packed. I got my car all packed up for the gig. Got my sensible white clothes on so I don't bake in the sun. I got my stage uniform all ready to go. I got lots of time just to goof off. Feel good, hydrated, exercised, rested, all that junk. You really got to plan that stuff out when you're going to do a gig. You can't just drag yourself in all messed up, man. You got to have it together, which is hard, very difficult for me. But if I keep everything level, keep my mind on the performance, pace myself, don't get too hyped up, don't drink too much caffeine, I might do pretty well. I might remember my parts and play well and have energy when it's showtime. But I do have time for some creative thinking here. So I was just thinking of what I should do with this song. I could recut it and then using Reaper software, bring in a super good session drummer, make him learn that live version. And I'd have to study the live version, make sure I got it. I want to copy that real close. And then I could send the Reaper session to Ian Williams, our fabulous Surf Zombies guitar player, and see if he would generously recreate his guitar part. And then I could, probably release it as my own song. I don't know, or a Surf Zombies single if we want to. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think the guys kind of got sick of playing it. We threw it out. We didn't put it on an album. So I would say it was rejected by the band. And I don't care. That's their loss. But I remember it, and I'm going to put it out either as a single or on my next kind of solo album, or maybe it will be a future Surf Zombies album or single, or slap it on a compilation. Who cares, It'll go out, or I can just put it on Bandcamp, or just, I'll do something with it. Maybe I'll even ask the Blue Menace if he wants to try it. But, yeah, Ian's lead is something... It wouldn't be hard to make up a lead for that. I could definitely make my own thing, but I want to see if he'll recreate his part, because he is, you know, getting more people involved to your project. Really, you give up some control, but sometimes people will bring in some magic. I try to do all the drums and bass and guitars myself, and it sounds like too much like me. So we need some other people coming in. All right. This is Brook saying, keep practicing and keep writing songs. Keep jamming, be creative. And thank you so much for letting me show you a little bit of my idea. And you can rip it off and play it yourself if you want to work that one up, or look at my video for Metal Beard if you want to hear the live version. It's a bootleg, kind of a live scuzzy recording, which is cool. All right, see ya.